Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet. It's time for another deck to run the gauntlet. The weird deck just did. And now it's time for a deck I have never ever played. It is somewhat complicated, but not too hard. It's Icy Hot Hottie by EPH Snake. This is the deck. We have 8 pieces of quality removal. We are going to sit around to cast these using Evoke, Undying Evil and Cloud Shifts. And it's a special, it is Cloud Shift, it's not the flashback version. I'm not sure why. But it might be a cost thing. It's all snow-covered lands, so there's the ice, here's the hotness, Smoke Braider hot. And then we're gonna beat down with an enormous Walker of the Grove. I am supposed to have a sideboard plan for this deck somewhere. So let's see if we can find it. Icy Hot Hottie. There is a sideboard plan. Okay, turn 1 drum and turn 2 Smoke Braider allows a turn 3 combo turn. I am already getting a headache here. So running the second broadcast Walker to this pipeline far worth. Unfortunately, we can't play Flamekin Harbinger or Shriek Maw, Faceless Looting. Blah. And this, my first reflection is that this sideboard plan is way too short, and I'm gonna run into something that is not on the sideboard plan. But let's try it. It's Icy Hot Hottie. Step him up to the plate. Icy Hot Hottie. Getting coffee. This deck should have like a girl, a hot redhead in bikini in the snow as its what do you call it, logo. And here is Kittuneko, and he is about to suffer the wrath of the Icy Hot Hottie. Okay, I will do so many mistakes here, but I can't play this, right? How do I get all these weird hands? I have no idea. Would you like to mulligan 6 cards? Yes. Okay, I'm keeping this because it actually has mana. Though it is probably really flooded. I'm getting a blue mana randomly. There's a Cloudpost! That's not good at all. Oh, snow-covered island. And playing a Springleaf Drum. Getting a forest maybe then. Am I gonna get crushed by Fissure? Probably. Getting a forest. It's very hard to tell these lands from each other. Snow-covered forest. And yeah, I'm flooding like crazy. And I will soon see all these lands return to my hand. There's the Smoke Braider. So let's do it. Now I just need an elemental. If he's a serious Simic Stormpost player, He might quit on me because my deck seems so rogue. But if he does, Icy Hottie is off to the second round of the Pauper Gauntlet. Well, I can't allow Muldrifter to live, can I? And I only have lands. I have had such impossible hands. But I should have mulliganed. I thought that if I could use the Terramorphics, my chance of drawing land would be so small, but of course it wasn't. It's another cloud post. Looking good. It's not like I'm presenting some great threat to him. He has all the time in the world to set up his combo. Until I can get Walker of the Grove. But I get a mountain. Maybe I can play so many mountains that he can't fisher them all. If you keep a hand that are in risk of flood, you always like draw lands for 20 turns after that. Icy Hottie is in danger. Should be mindful of wow. Should be mindful of the time here because he's not gonna combo on me, so it won't take him too long to beat me up. But I should still have more time than he does. All the cloud posts. He can just burn me out. It's such a nice deck, Simic Stormpost. But it probably has a bad monoblow Stormpost matchup, and that's why it isn't playing too much. Well, my deck is not impressing me. Okay, we can just hardcast this guy and attack. Hardcasting Mournwelk. Amazing. He seems to be flooding as well. And I have got him down to 21 life. And he burns me for 20. It is 20, right? Yes. Sweet. Okay, this is a deck that is covered in the sideboard plan. We are gonna remove the Flame Slashes. We're gonna remove the walkers. No, not my walkers. I wanted to cast them. And we're gonna remove 2 Screds. We are bringing in 2 Ingot Chewers, 2 Fault Grinders, and 4 Pyroblasts. So, time to counter the Muldrifters, the Flickers, the Walls, and then lose all we have to Fissure. I do want to play first. Well, something's happening here. No, not a lot. So we need to stop the early card draw here. Until we can get Mournwelk Evoke, right? Oh, Smoke Braider. Now we're talking. Now we could Mournwelk Evoke quite early. Or do we want to Fault Grinder Evoke? Or do we actually want to Fault Grinder right now? Moonwelk, evoke, and then cast Fault Grinder next turn on the Cloudpost. Need black. Black mana. Black mana. Evoking the Moonwelk. Discarding Undying Evil. Discarding. Nice! That felt very good. Next turn I have the Pyroblast and the Fault Grinder. Oh, that was when I needed the Pyroblast. So destroying the Glimmer Post doesn't feel super relevant. So maybe I'm not doing it. Maybe I can hardcast this guy for 7 next turn instead. That means I'm beating down. And countering card draw. Well, there is my target for the Cloudpost now. Will be so nice. Yes! GPH Snake, you are a genius. We are getting a snow-covered island. Playing that. Hard casting it. Can this work? Glimmer Post, 4 mana. I assume there will be a lot of... Why do I still have the Scred? Possibly because I have nothing else. Okay, countering Muldrifters all day, countering Compulsives. Yes! I see Hottie wins a duel against Simic Stormpost. I would like to bring in the final Ingot Chewers for the Screds, but I'm not gonna do it because that's not what was in my sideboard plan. Why do I get these hands? Jesus. Okay, well, I am going to keep this, but it's incredibly slow. What do I want to Pyroblast next turn? Nothing. So I'm going for a Swamp. This looks like a Swamp. Yep. Now I will never be able to cast the Muldrifter. Clunky hands. When I had the Braider, everything was really good, but well, I'm gonna counter that. Need to find the blue mana. Do I run 8 fetches? Six. Well. Okay, I needed a Swamp for the Moonwelk. And now the Mournwelk is gonna hit you. But like a retarded mind rot. Which is not good enough. And then what? Yeah. Now I really need to draw land next turn. Flicker, flicker. Well, I'm glad to get rid of those. But if I don't draw land here... So what am I relying on to use the Springleaf Drum? Is it just the Smoke Braiders that are the early creatures? Oh, Shaika. Well... Expedition map. So now even Smoke Braid won't... Yeah, great card, great card. Bad timing. But you could use the... Oh, you could use the Evoke creature to get the mana, right? But this has an Evoke cost of 5. This has an Evoke cost of blue. So I think that we are seriously fucked. Yeah, there is the Mnemonic Wall. And he's getting the Ghostly Flicker. We have this one chance to get something. Well, we're getting an island. But it is way too late. So many cloud posts. If I find another mana now, I can actually evoke the Fault Grinder and tap it for Snow-Covered Island. Okay, so I could do that, right? And destroy 2 cloud posts. But he's gonna flicker the cloud posts to save them. So that's not gonna work at all. Well, I could flicker the Muldrifter. So I evoke the Muldrifter. Tapping it for white. Exiling it. Drawing 2 cards. He's flickering just for a card here. Wish I had a way to attack his graveyard. I wish I had a way to get... Oh, no! Oh, of course he had that much mana. He's a Cloud Post deck. So he drew 2 cards. And there will be plenty more to come. But I can now kill his wall with Scred. If I had drawn the Scred. So I did not. I can now evoke this Muldrift or save it for next turn. I did play a land, right? Damn it! And he might burn me out any second. But we could have double flicker in his hand. But one flicker is there. How many flickers does he have? Not too many. I think he only runs 2. Brave last words. So now my plan is to Fault Grinder a Cloudpost. And then Pyroblast the Flicker. Or even the wall, as he doesn't have a way to get back the wall. He's digging like crazy. I don't have any flashback stuff. And if I had used the flashback thing, momentary blink, I could have used it again. But that would be very mana intensive. Something is nasty is happening. A Muldrifter is coming into play. No, he's fissuring, but he just has a storm count of 5. That is probably quite enough though. But I can counter the wall now. But it's way too late. He's now gonna destroy me. But I am countering the wall. And it could just be that he burns me out now. Second wall. No. Well, just 3 more land drops and I can Fault Grinder 1 Cloudpost. Okay. Muldrifter has hit the table. He has a full grip of cards. And a Fangor Marauder that I cannot deal with. I am very much on the back foot. And I'm starting to mentally give up. Which is not good, of course. I'm blocking the Muldrifter, taking damage from the Fangor Marauder, and taking 20 damage from the spell that it's about to hit my head. But that's what I like about Simic Stormpost. At least you die from a 20-point burn spell instead of being grinded to death by Cloud of Fairies. So what do I need? Planes? Here comes the burn spell. And I see how Hottie has been eliminated from the Pauper Gauntlet. You have a chance to vote it back in. After round 2, we will hold a community vote on Pure MTGO, where you will be allowed to vote 1 deck back, and this is now one of the candidates. Sorry Saki, I see how Hottie was your horse. It just ran into Simic Stormpost, which would probably take out most of the decks in the Gauntlet. Thank you for watching.